Valdez took a seat on the stained, overused mattress and opened his doctor's bag. "Doctor, help me, for God's sake!" McCord grabbed his arm tightly, desperation in her eyes. "What do you want from me?" Castillo stood in the corner of the room watching. He almost felt sorry for her plight, but knew full well she was in Bolivia to cause problems for the cartel. Life and death problems. Anyway, he had favors to pay back to his cartel friends and associates. McCord was his prize. "Señor Castillo," Maria said while knocking a few times on the bedroom door. "Yes, Maria, please come in," Castillo calmly said as he unlocked the door and helped her with the cart. It was full of assorted clothes and female necessities, including a tray of leftover food from the kitchen. Valdez turned away momentarily from administering various drugs to McCord and was somewhat relieved to see Maria's cart and what was in it. The supplies would definitely help McCord's quality of life and usefulness to the cartel until her end came. "Maria, when Agent McCord is available and has no visitors scheduled, I want you to care for her as you see needed." Castillo turned his attention to the bed. "Dr. Valdez, are you finished with your patient?" Getting up from McCord's bedside, Valdez stared for a moment at the sad and ugly sight of what was once a very beautiful woman. While reorganizing his doctor's bag, he pulled out a couple of drug bottles and syringes and prepared additional injections for her overstressed state. "Por favor, Castillo, I recommend you give her time to rest between sessions," the doctor again advised. "If you don't, she will be dead within a week, regardless of what care you provide her now." "Bien, bien," Castillo replied. "Maria, please care for our DEA agent now, and do whatever you feel necessary. Showers, clothes, whatever." "Si, senor," Maria answered. "Would it be possible to remove the ropes tying her down on the bed so I can take care of her?" "Of course, Maria," Castillo smiled. "She'll have some busy days this week. Get her cleaned up and ready." The ropes and cloth towels restraining McCord were gently removed. She had numerous bruises and bleeding blisters. Showing no emotion, Maria methodically began cleaning the wounds with alcohol and warm, soapy water. After caring for the bruises, she moved onto McCord's filthy body, which was covered with men's body fluids and blood. Maria had cared for several women and men who were special guests of the cartel here at the hacienda. Resembling a hospice nurse caring and cleaning a patient prior to their final passing, Maria, in a compassionate way, attempted to do what she could for this unfortunate gringo. "Thank you, Maria. I am going to walk Dr. Valdez to the door." Castillo watched her dedication in caring for the unfortunate house guest. Turning to the doctor, he said, "We'll take your advice and take better care of McCord until her time and usefulness is no more. Thank you, my trusted friend, for all your exceptional service and skills to the cartel." "We need to talk again, my old friend," Valdez said. "I am anxious to hear how the interrogation went with your DEA agent. On your next visit, we'll discuss it further." Castillo sighed and placed a wad of $100 bills in the doctor's hand. "She literally spilled her guts about everything we requested and then some. Those drugs you gave her opened her up like a songbird. Interestingly, she kept calling for some hombre named Rob Madden." Castillo paused to take a draw of his cigar. Out of her mind, she screamed that Rob Madden would come soon to get her out of there. "Who is Rob Madden?" Francis asked. "Probably some stud she saw on one of those American soap operas," Castillo replied.